Mosaic Art. So, today I want to start something simple, which is zebra. So, we will just use black beans and white rice from our bean selection. If we are ready, we can start the drawings. Okay, here's our. First, we need the pen. Just in case we need to erase some of the lines. Okay, we are ready. So I'd like to start first the ear of the zebra. Let's start if we are ready. Okay. So I would like to have the head of the zebra. Just put some lines for my references, and then mane of the zebra, and then maybe a little bit of the neck of the zebra we are gonna have. So the drawing part is really important because after that we will know which part we are gonna put the black beans and white rice. Okay, let's start. Just waiting for everybody to join us. Is everybody here? Perfect. So we are ready to start our first drawing. Okay. First, I want to start with the ears of zebra. So your lines doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to know where is the ear, where is the mouth, where are the eyes gonna be. So this is the first ear, and then of course we need to maybe put in the feature a little bit of thickness here, or we can make it a little bit thicker to define the ear later. Okay, so these are just my reference lines. So maybe inside I will also have some mark area to show the deepness of the ear later. So maybe this part I'm gonna fill with rice later maybe. Okay, so let's go to the second ear. So maybe it will go from here, it will make some turn, and then maybe some more main part we're going to have. Okay, so maybe this is the part where I'm gonna go to the second ear. So these are the two ears again. I'm gonna give some thickness on the second ear. Like I said, your lines doesn't have to be perfect. So again, here I want to give some thickness or perspective to the ear. Maybe I will fill this part with some white rice, or maybe I will go a little bit crazy and get yellow rice. We will see. So this is the ear part we got. Okay, maybe I should extend this part later a little bit more. I will decide later how I'm gonna do it, but at least I have my reference lines. So I might go a little thinner here, a little thicker. I will decide this when I am doing the entire bean part. But these are like lines that we have to give reference to ourselves for later. Okay, so we got the 2 ears of zebra. Now I'm gonna go down on the face, but I want to make sure where the eyes are gonna be. I would like to put my eyes here, just a reference. But then later I want to go down on the face of our beautiful zebra. So this is gonna be like where the eyes are gonna be. So I just want to make sure this is like where the eye, the first eye, and then maybe we will fill this one with all like again around it, like maybe with a black bean, and on the inside we are gonna put a little bit white rice here. Maybe I will put later a little bit more white eyes to define the eye area for later. And I will continue on my face of zebra, which is a beautiful animal. So I go to the nostril area of the zebra and then the mouth of the zebra. Okay, so I go to the mouth of the zebra. You see, like I put a little bit extra line here, and with razor softly, I'm gonna take out that line out to keep the outside clean. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna continue again with the mouth of the zebra, and then just give me the reference for the zebra. And then where are the nose? Like a muscle area of the zebra. You see, I like to go define the mouth and the nose of the zebra. Again, I'll give some thickness here, and then the nostril of the zebra. So you should enjoy while you are drawing this. Alright, so we complete our nose, mouth, and the half face of the zebra. Now we can continue the other part of the zebra, but maybe it will be easy to go down on here. But on this side, actually I want to put mane of the zebra. You know, mane is like the hair that grows neck of the some animals, like lion, zebra. Maybe next time we can do the lion. So I would like to draw some main parts in this side, so we can start doing it, or maybe we can continue on the neck part of the zebra. So maybe it's better to continue on this side. Perfect. And I will finish here. And then later, of course, like we are gonna draw some stripes of the zebra to define our like a rice, and where we are gonna have the beans. These are all the lines that define where we're gonna have our mosaic parts. The mosaic art is so relaxation, so nice. It's better to look at sometimes what you're drawing and where you need to add the line. I like to add this line, so when we are adding our beans and rice, we will know how to follow the lines, stripes actually. You see, that's like a beautiful lines, like stripes. Maybe go a little bit more deep on this. So you see the neck of the zebra is also defined. So, and this side of the face should be a little bit symmetric of the other parts, so we should be careful. But I would like to go a little bit crazy on this side and start to draw the mains. So you know, like, you can be creative on doing this. So look at this main. You see, like, I will connect this part with the ears. Perfect. Okay, I will go like this later. Alright, so, but you know, like, you will see later what I mean with giving the deepness. If we leave all this area like this empty, later when we are putting beans, we won't be able to differentiate where is the ear, where is the face of the zebra, where are the manes. So when we have that kind of gap area, like, you are able to see the part of the zebra, like where the lines are. But it's better to combine these and then give some other shapes to fill inside, then we will have an idea where is the mane, where is the face of the zebra. So for example, like, if you draw some lines, for example, it should be a little bit equal on this side too, and then it's okay if you leave it empty for now, but it's better to define some lines now for stripes, then it will be helpful when we are putting our beans and rice. So for example, what I mean with defining some lines here, for example, like, you can see this is the face of our zebra again. For example, I would like to put some lines here, maybe like this, and then continue on this line all the way to the back like this. And then this part I want to continue like this, so it will give me an idea later where I can put the rice, white rice. I think like negative and positive spaces in here. So for example, if this part is gonna continue white rice and then all this part is gonna be black rice, I need to draw some line here, and then this part again gonna be the white rice area. But again, I need to define some area, some stripes of the zebra. Maybe fill this part with rice, and then again maybe other part with another stripes like here. So don't be scared about putting your zebra lines for now. Okay, so maybe from the eyes I'm gonna continue to this line all the way to the nostril area, and then around this I will go like some round shapes around the nose, and then this is gonna give me some references again. Oops, if you go out, make sure you clean that part. Okay, so I want to put a little bit more lines here. Okay, some brownness. Okay, this is beautiful, beautiful. And then maybe go a little bit more like this, okay? So we want to draw some areas again. Some lines, and then some other lines. Okay, we put some references here for ourselves in the future. We will fill all this part with our beautiful beans. Okay, so maybe I should follow the same round shapes here, and like this, and then maybe define the eyes of the zebra, and have the little bit areas for white rice, so I can separate those areas from the black beans. So, okay. Okay. All right. So, what else do we need to put on here? Maybe some more lines and more areas, like more positive and negative areas. And this is the like head of our zebra, so the lines are gonna be like separating here. So we will put some lines here, so it will define this total front side of the zebra. So we are putting that many lines for now to define for later, but maybe we won't film all of them, because if you have a very small space, it will be hard for you to put rice. But let's see what we are gonna be able to place when we are going forward with our drawings. Okay, I think this is almost completed. Maybe we just add a little bit more another, like maybe a positive or negative space in that area, so we can define the main area. It is important you draw. Okay, so look at our beautiful zebra. Now I can see where we're gonna put our beans, white rice, and I will show you a little bit what I mean with that. So we're gonna be placing our beans like that. We will put them nicely and very carefully. So you see, these lines are a little too close to each other. But we are gonna glue them in, and then we will see, maybe we will be a little bit more creative when we are putting our beans. I will put them side by side to give them a little deepness. See you see how the shape is gonna be in the zebra. Maybe we will need black sesames as well. Okay, like this. It's gonna be beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. You see how we're gonna define the line. A little bit more for you to show what we're gonna end up having. See, so this is gonna be the part of the black part, and just for you to imagine, you know. And now we are gonna put a little bit of, like, of course we will need to go a little bit more careful when we are putting our white rice. You will need white glue for our next session. We will follow this line. So, and then we will continue in the line inside the head of our zebra. We will define our eyes, and we're gonna put our eyes like that. Maybe at some point, like I told you, like there will be some maybe area that we are going to use yellow putting those, we're gonna be very gentle and careful to make sure we define the areas so well. These are gonna help to put these beads. See? So we will define that area. But as you can see, this is such a fun. This is gonna be such a fun entertainment and good time to spend home and relax and make some art. So for today, for our first session, that was all. I hope you enjoy my video. So please like and start following my channel, and then we will continue more and more, and then once we finish the zebra, we might start doing the lion or some other animals. But I would like to go step by step from the easy ones to get a little bit more difficult and use more different beans. So hopefully you enjoy, and I wish you all the best, and see you all in my next session.